Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Darkest Dungeon. Alright, so we're gonna try this. This is gonna be kind of our ultimate test here, because this is gonna be highest difficulty in our first encounter. Well, our first encounter with a boss of the highest difficulty. The loot, for the most part, will get us pretty good gold and a whole ton of crest, but it also could kind of give us a gauge of where we're at power level wise. If things go really bad, I will try to retreat, because I do want to keep some of these trinkets. Though most of them are replaceable, except for Barristan's head, I think. Alright, so the setup, I believe, is Sarah, Rumia, Marissa, and Yamame. Sarah actually has Unholy Hater, which will help a bit against the boss, because I believe it's an Unholy type. Rumia is about as tanky as she can get with her hard skin and all that fancy stuff. We also have some pretty good defensive items here, so that should help us. And then both Marissa and Yamame both have pretty high stun chances, which will hopefully help out a bit. At plus 60% essentially ensures that all of their stun skills have 200% chance of success. So, here goes nothing. So, provisions. We'll take some bandages, because if we start getting bleeds and stuff, we're gonna need to work our way through that. We don't have much healing wise, and that's gonna be an issue. One medicinal herb. Oh, we also have nothing that really handles light that well. A couple holy waters, that should be it. That's really all we can work with. Is there any like stun special effects I want to avoid? My instinct says no. Yeah, I think this is what we got. I'm not gonna take the laudanum. Even though I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get hit with freaking horror effects, there's not really much I can do about it. It's just not worth carrying around.
I brought my colleagues back with much of their intellect intact. A remarkable triumph for even the most experienced necromancer. Freed from the trappings of their humanity, they plied their terrible trade anew, the dead reviving the dead, on and on down the years. Forever.
So that's essentially what happened. He brought back some necromancers brought back essentially necromancers, and they retained all their intelligence, so they just kept raising more dead.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well that's gonna be a problem. There's 3 possible locations. That is the worst map setup to have right now. I believe if we use anti-venom? Nope. I got that wrong. Medicinal herbs? I could also use a torch on it to get maxed out light. Alright, thank you for the scouting. We need information. Alright. So yeah, this is our issue. Furthest location's 5 spaces away, and there are 3 locations. There's the top right corner, this top left corner that stands out, and then the bottom left corner that are all potential locations. Hit. Resist. Plus 20% stress. Wow, that's pretty rough. Okay, she's dead.
ashes. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Oh well, I was gonna try to get a small heal in, but I didn't really have the opportunity. Alright, let's keep going. That statue will give a buff. Plus 20% damage until next camp. No info. %80 chance of disarming? Thank you. Wanted to at least get that stress reduced a little bit. I can shovel it. Let's just skeleton key it. Okay, 8 bust, I can live with that. We don't really need the anti-venom, but I'll hold on to it anyway. These give me scouting info. No scouting info. Alright, these 2 routes here are longer, so I'm going to stay away for those. And we're going to go south first. Okay, they're surprised, that's good. Pop the torch. Alright. Don't really have a good option here. Alright, I'm gonna get hit once. Then he'll die next round.
Slowly.
Not much we can do about the bone shield wall here.
How a life is taken.
You can't get hit with that. Alright. I'm a little shocked that you dodged that, but okay.
That cuts on its own.
Dead weight again. Damn. What we can do about that?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Dun dun dun. Alright. We'll drop the anti-venom. Come on, scout. Not scout. Alright. Buy me a little bit of time.
Destroy.
It's crit. Alright, here comes the bleed. we need to deal with that.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
11 damage. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, I know. Heal you. Nice crit.
Strike. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
24 crest and 4 deeds. Alright. No information. Great. So that's a problem, because I don't have anything to fall back on. I might have to just retreat, just simply because this setup is so bad I don't know what direction to go. We do have a holy water. Grab that. We do want deeds more than anything right now. We'll drop the key. Might have to just drop everything at this point. Alright, we have to camp because we need to get some health back. I'll check this bottom corner, but there's a good chance I'm not going to be able to pull this off.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
One companion heal 50%. Increases healing received for a few battles. There you go. You're scouting. Anything else that really stands out? Stress isn't really an issue for us, but I'll go ahead and give you some stress reduction. Alright, let's rest and get our freaking bad encounter.
The light.
Okay.
The promise of safety.
Let's see what we got up ahead. Got him. Oh my god, we're really lucky.
Nightmare made material.
Dodge. Alright. So here's the game plan. Pop holy water. Max out our torchlight.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Hit this guy with
We
everything we
require
got.
only the strength to follow it.
Good news is he only acts once per turn. Gotcha. Alright, and then bleed would actually work on you. My bleed chance is 75%. So I could do a stun on the shield wall guy. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go all out. 16 dot damage. So his stun resistance is now 160. So I would only have a 40% stun chance now. Alright, so I'm doing 26 extra dot damage now. Holy water's gonna keep my resistances up. Resisted, that's fine. 26 damage. Another 6 feet under. Oh, hello, Bone General. Good news is I can now start hitting that back. I can try stunning him as well. That'll be 105% chance. Yeah, I'll do that, just get him off our back. I kinda wanna hit these guys, but I really want this guy to be dead. Alright. Almost enough. Not enough. Foul warding, that's fine. Not much I can do about that back row. I just need something for the back row. There, he's dead.
With no living sinew to actuate,
Dot will kill the other guy,
will
but
these
I
walking
don't really have any
bones
options.
finally fail?
Okay, that works. Your stun resistance, okay.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. A decisive pummeling. Impressive.
Definitely have no complaints about this fight. Track here was harder. Which is usually how it works. The random encounters are what are just nasty and the hardest difficulty.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Legendary Bracer. And anything else we want to no scouting info. I think we got enough. I mean, 32 crest, 12 bust, a few portraits and a deed. Not much money, but yeah, let's go ahead and clear out of here. So that gave us 60 crest. That should get us back onto our feet. Not much money, but the gold reward base was 15,000. Necromancer collar, pretty neat, but it's very specific. It only works against unholy stuff. Alright. Fragile we need to get rid of. Early Riser's not bad, don't really need it.
I was lord of this place before the crows and rats made it their domain.
So there you go. We got ourselves some, got a legendary bracer that does a whole lot of extra damage. This thing here's freaking shining. Alright, who do I want to give this to? We'll replace that. It's either that or I go with this. What about you? You already have one. You know what? After the shit you've gone through, you can have it. Alright. So we got 69 crest to work with. We got some stuff to sell as well. Alright. Our income is doing pretty good. Now if you've been just like upgrading like without doing the furnace upgrades and stuff like that, you'll probably be broke around now. Because once you start doing the 5th rank upgrades, you're just you're paying 6,000. You're paying about 12,000 per person, and that's not even talking about the skills. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and check embarks first. So yeah, we only have one more boss left in the ruins, and that's the prophet. The survival guide. I don't think we've actually gotten a survival guide yet, which is a little weird. The lucky talisman would be fantastic. Hero's ring is actually, wow, plus 25% virtue chance. That's an amazing ring. We might be doing some veteran stuff for now. The that grave robber talisman, the lucky talisman would be fantastic. All right, well with that in mind, let's take a look at what we got. So we got all this already. Flawed release, don't need. Night blindness. Throw you in here. Get rid of fragile. And that's probably it. Yeah, there's not really much else to work with. Being in this situation where we don't actually need to do any upgrades and stuff is actually rather nice. I do eventually need to start upgrading the survivalist so I can start getting some actual good camping skills instead of just working with what we got. But we'll deal with that later. Balanced and slugger. I would like to upgrade the hero barracks, but I don't want to trade anything right now. So we'll just upgrade what we got as we go along. So what do you have here? Let's go ahead and start doing some disease treatment stuff.
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather inside the mind.
So as you can see, the sanitarium is looking a lot better now. Alright. And then over here, I don't think we actually need deeds. Yeah, I don't think we need deeds anymore. Oh wait, no, never mind. We need deeds for this. So we'll wait on that. Alright. So we'll go ahead and start upgrading this stuff some more.
Strong drink, a game of chance, and companionship. The rush of life.
See, the tavern's looking a lot better as well.
With enough ale, Maybe they can be inured against the horrors below. All manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
Yep, so at this point I'm kind of just upgrading whatever. I don't think I can do Survivalist. Oh, I can. It's either I do Survivalist or I do Nomad Wagon. Technically I could do these two. But I don't really want to buy any trinkets yet. Let's work on Survivalist.
Alone in the woods or tunnels, survival is the same. Prepare, persist, and overcome.
Alright, good stuff. As you can see, the town's looking a lot better. The Abbey needs some work. Oh, you can even see, even the statue itself is looking better. See it being built up again. I guess it's just based off the overall upgrade of the city, or the state. I thought originally it was based off like how many bosses you've killed and stuff, or achievements, but this thing was down after we killed the Necromancer guy. So, all right. Well, like I said, we're probably gonna go and see about getting ourselves some more lucky talismans. I am the Depressed Hero, and this was Darkest Dungeon. See you guys later.